This is your Hydesr Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events. Hesperia's Tony Singleton is the Mojave River League Player of the Year. Tony Singleton led Coach Bobby Tossetti's Scorpions to the school's 5th straight Mojave River League championship, averaging 23 points a game. The 5'10 senior was first team All-MRL his junior year as well. The Scorpions advanced to the 2020 CIF Division IIA championship game, the farthest advancement of any high desert team this year, and the Scorpions went on to win their first game in the state regional tournament.
What's the biggest reason you Scorpions just keep winning league game after league game after league game?
Just consistency at practice, like working hard every day at practice, going in the gym, working together, staying together, talking to each other, just being a family and just going out, being ready to get it up.
Congratulations.
Tony Singleton's trademarks:
Thank you.
athletic and creative drives to the basket, the ability to elevate and hit the mid-range jumper, and accuracy from three-point range. He hit 7 threes in one game against Sultana, a game in which he scored 41. He led his team in scoring, assists, and steals, and was second on the team in rebounding. If one play could capsulize his combined talents, it might be this. 5 seconds on the clock, he out-rebounds the taller opponents, heads for the corner, and hits the three, beating the buzzer, ending the first half in this state regionals game. His quickness, savvy, and intensity on defense contributing to the Scorpions holding opponents on average under 50 points and forcing 18 turnovers per game. Tony Singleton's value to the Scorpions' success far exceeded his statistics. His competitive spirit, lead by example work ethic, and unselfish teamwork inspired his teammates and earned him tremendous respect from opposing players and coaches as well. Tony Singleton will play in Mexico on a foreign tour and will play in the San Bernardino County versus Riverside County All-Stars game on April 5th at Summit. Cal State Stanislaus in Turlock is the first university to offer him a scholarship. The 2020 Hesperia Scorpions were definitely not a one-man team, however. 3 others are named to the All-Mojave River League team. First team All-MRL honors earned by 6'3 junior Jonathan McCullough, heir apparent to the team leadership role being vacated by Tony Singleton's graduation. John McCullough led the Scorpions in rebounding, 8 boards per game. He averaged 16 points a game. He scored 25 in the state regionals victory over Santa Fe Christian. John McCullough's season-high 31 coming against MRL opponent and crosstown foe Sultana. Perimeter sharpshooter Blake Goodrow, the 6'1 senior, is named second team All-MRL. Blake Goodrow averaged just under 10 points a game. He hit 41% of his attempts from beyond the arc. His 19 points against Santa Fe Christian helped lead the Scorpions into the state regionals quarterfinals. Second team All-MRL honors also bestowed upon 6'4 senior Rashawn Burrell, another big man who runs the court and knows how to finish. Rashawn Burrell's finest game came in the CIF Division IIA championship game when he scored 26 points. The Oak Hills backcourt, both first team All-MRL. Senior point guard Isaiah HYDER averaged 14 points a game for the Buldogs and led the team in steals and assists. Isaiah HYDER served as floor general for Coach Sean Mora's Bulldogs, who advanced to the CIF Division 4AA semifinals and earned a berth in the state regional tournament. 6'2 shooting guard Michael Miller is the only sophomore named first team All-Mojave River League. Michael Miller led the Bulldogs in scoring. He averaged 18 points a game. We caught up with the backcourt tandem following their 1-point victory over DSL champions Adelanto in this pre-league battle. Michael Miller hits what proves to be the game winner with 13 seconds remaining.
Michael, what made the difference in this game tonight?
Towards the end of the game, we came together and came as a team and executed well, and that's what made us win this game tonight.
I think the defense in the second half, and we came out with more intensity, being more physical. In the first half, we weren't really getting anything, so we came out in the second half and made a difference.
A third member of the MRL second place Bulldogs receiving all league honors, 6'7", senior Nakai Williams. Oak Hills went 7-3 in league play. They won 22 of 29 overall. Sultana has 2 players named first team All Mojave River League. Junior point guard Arthur Cuevas is a repeat selection. His 302 points, highest on Coach Jay Harry's Sultans. He opened the season with 39 against Riverside Prep. Arthur Cuevas' season high in MRL play was 19 against Apple Valley. 5'10" senior Benny Veramontes averaged just under 17 points a game against MRL opponents. He scored a season-high 29 against Serrano. Benny Veramontes led the Sultans in rebounding. Serrano's 2 All-MRL first-team players are both repeat selections. 6'5" power forward Matt Lowe and backcourt general 6' senior co-captain Matt Fowler. The Diamondbacks went 3-7 this year in the MRL. Davian Fields, 6'1" senior co-captain, is named second team All-MRL. Burroughs point guard Evan Hansen, a first team All-MRL selection, is a junior and repeat selection. 6'6" senior guard Grant Martin and 6'4" forward A.J. Celestine, second team honors. Last season's Mojave River League Player of the Year continues to make headlines, now nationally. Jaden Shackelford, the 2019 MRL MVP, now at the University of Alabama. He has been named to the All-Southeastern Conference freshman team. The 6'3" outside shooter supreme led the SEC in three-point shots and averaged 15 points a game. He has 466 points, fourth best in Crimson Tide history for a freshman. Jaden Shackelford, 4 times first team All-Mojave River League. He played his freshman and sophomore seasons at Oak Hills, then his junior and senior seasons and HYDER Scorpion.
Desert High Transportation brings you this video sports action highlights report. Desert High Transportation provides reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers. Call 760-998-1487 to set up your appointment. Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deagle & Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body, family owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Greiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Greiner always has the best damn used cars, period. Iwanzik Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Desert High Transportation, reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. On this date, March 19th, in video sports, High Desert Sports history. Oak Hills girls in CIF semifinals for the first time in school history. VVC coach honored posthumously following sudden mid-season death. Sultana Super Softs come of age and celebrate early season win over Bulldogs. Let's start with this flashback to 2019. Oak Hills, defending Mojave River League champions, sending ace Matthew Kelly up against upstart Sultana's sophomores-driven insurgents.
Finn Wall, destined for the game of his life, on the mound for Coach David Booth's Sultans. Sultana, already recipients of this year's MRL Award for Most Improved. Both starting pitchers impressive from the get-go, striking out 2 of the first 3 hitters they face. Matt Kelly, 5'9", 190-pound senior, strikes out 5 this game. Then the mighty Finn. First stroke of offensive brilliance, hitting the first pitch he sees from Matt Kelly far beyond driven. Over the left field fence, first career home run for Finn Wall. First home run given up by Matt Kelly. Only the second home run of the season for Sultana. The visiting Bulldogs threatened to tie the game in the third. Joe Delatorre on second with 1 out. Zach Becker is Oak Hill's leading hitter. The 6'1", 185-pound senior pounds the base hit into center. Joe Delatorre, the green light. The throw from center fielder Matt Flynn beats the Bulldogs base runner, catcher Dominic Arellano applying the tag. Daily Press photographer James Quiggs capturing the moment brilliantly. Sultana holds the 1-0 lead through 6. Let's go to the 6th. Jacob Rangel on second. The junior outfielder led off the 6th with a double. Fellow junior Steve Rubio rips the base hit into the alley in right center. Jacob Rangel crosses the plate, tying the score at 1. Second double and second RBI on the year for Steve Rubio, who's now hitting .321. Finn Wall leads the bottom of the 6th. Retaliatory response, ripping the 2-out single to right. Third hit on the day for Finn Wall, whose batting average elevates to .407 on the 3-hit performance. Jimmy Hernandez battles Matt Kelly with an 8-pitch at-bat, fouling off full count offerings twice before going the other way, driving Finn Wall home and sending Sultana into solitary possession of first place in the Mojave River League standings. For Jimmy Hernandez, his team-high 10th run driven in on the year, he is hitting .414.
That was like probably one of the most nervous at-bats of my life.
The Sultana team that had gone 5-23 the season prior and finished in the MRL cellar is now 4-0 in league, 7-1 on the year, and enjoying the number 4 ranking in the CIF Division 6 poll.
You feel like this is as good as you've thrown so far this year?
This is about as good as I've pitched so far. I mean, I left it to my team, and I had a different aspect coming through the second and third time through the lineup because I knew what I could do and I could get him out. His demeanor really on the mound was insane. The boys behind him were incredible. I give a lot of props to these guys. They backed up Finn every single inning. That's how the game's been going on for about 2 weeks now. It's just we've been on each other's side. We've never let up, so it's amazing.
The Sultans go on to finish 14-7 in 2019, 10-5 in the MRL, and advance to the second round in CIF postseason play. Let's flashback it up to 2016 CIF Girls Basketball CIF Playoffs.
Kadia Wadood scores 24 points, 11 in the fourth quarter, to lead Oak Hills to the CIF semifinals for the first time in school history. Yet it was defense, not offense, that made the difference in the 52-38 quarterfinals victory over JW North.
What made the difference in this game tonight?
The difference was we had to pick up our defense because we knew that they played a different style than we're used to, so we really had to pick it up after.
Kadia Wadood practically single-handedly breaks down the JW North defense with penetrating drives and cashing in from long range when the Lady Huskies defenders drop off. This Jade Hughes jumper on the inbounds pass from Kadia Wadood gives the Lady Bulldogs the lead they never relinquish. Hughes finishes with 17 on the night.
Kelly, what made the difference in this ball game tonight?
Our defense, our total commitment to defense. We only had one bad quarter, and that's when Jasmine Burley wasn't in there. And she makes such a big difference to us on defense. All the girls did a wonderful job.
This Kadia Wadood drive to the basket gives the Lady Bulldogs their first double-digit lead of the game, 48-37.
And with 3 minutes remaining, Oak Hills knows they are heading to the CIF semifinals for the first time in school history. 4 Victor Valley College basketball players are named Western State East Division All-Conference. Tristan Angelo, Zach Christian, Nate Clark, and Lady Rams Olivia Huff. 6'10" sophomore Zach Christian led the Rams in scoring, rebounding, and assists. He averaged 13 points and 9 rebounds a game. Tristan Angelo is first team All-Western State Conference East Division. At 6'2", Tristan Angelo carried a 12 points a game average his sophomore season, 14 points per game in conference play. 6'5", Nate Clark is the third Rams standout receiving all-conference recognition. The former Adelanto Saint scored at a 10 points per game clip his sophomore season and was second on the team in rebounding. And the Victor Valley College Lady Rams have one player earn first team all-conference honors. Lady Rams' leading scorer, Olivia Huff, averaged 11 points a game her sophomore season. The 5'7" Olivia Huff also led Coach Ricky Thomas's ladies in rebounding. The former Hesperia Christian Lady Patriot leaves her mark in the Victor Valley College record books. Her 7 3-pointers in one game ties the school mark set by fellow sharpshooters Tania Hill and Mary Galindo. The Western State Conference also bestowed Coach of the Year honors posthumously to Troy Johnson of Victor Valley College, who suffered a fatal heart attack at age 45 midway through the Rams' conference schedule. Down Home Grill delivers this date in high desert sports history. Down Home Grill now has delivery service as well as drive-through, curbside, and pickup. Feed the family packs. Call-in orders 760-241-4663. Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. Video Sports flashes back to the third weekend in March in high desert sports history. 2010 IMCA Racing in Victorville. Motorsports 2015 Sand Drags at the Fairgrounds. 2015 Lady Jackrabbits in CIF Basketball Playoffs. Victor Valley College and Barstow College boasting top hitters in the state in 2018. 2019 Small Schools Seniors All-Star Game. Black and White 59 is Tony Kincaid, odds-on favorite to open Victorville Auto Raceway's 2010 with a win. But the red 2-car keeps crowding Kincaid's framing, aiming to find the right time and right place to complete his run from the back of the pack to the checkered. The red 2-car is Larry Hood, and Hood is about to bring order to the otherwise lawless band of IMCA modified outlaws.
59 car put on a show with us, and this is what racing is. Very glad to be here and just appreciate you guys, definitely.
Youthful Larry Hood, who hails from the Bakersfield hotbed of gifted race car drivers, saddled up and dug his spurs into the opening round points lead at Victorville Auto Raceway. The 24-year-old started 7 back and corralled the checkered flag by edging former track champ Tony Kincaid at the wire.
Did you ever think you had it? Did you ever think you won it?
No, whenever we crossed the finish line, I knew I was about a tire ahead. That was it, buddy.
Looks to be a range war in the making between these two throughout this season, and a reason race fans will not want to miss a single Saturday night this season featuring IMCA mods at Victorville Auto Raceway. As you see action highlights of the Southern California Sand Drag Association event, understand this racing puts the pedal to the metal on a 5-year agreement between Victorville's High Desert Event Center and the Racing Association. This, the first of 4 such racing events scheduled this calendar year at the fairgrounds. The High Desert Event Center is now the home track of the Southern California Sand Drag Association.
The event draws over 200 racers, closer to 300 actually.
You're going to see all different types of cars. Everybody has a different way of coming up with the best scenario to get down the track. I'm a small block Chevy, dragster with nitrous. It gets me scooting along and keeps up with the big blocks.
The event draws national champions, past and present, including...
Yeah, my son was able to get the Sport 3 championship, and we were able to get the Pro 1 championship. So we've been very fortunate.
Kevin, what makes the difference between pretender to contender, the machine, or is it the experience and the skill that you develop?
Well, from what my dad has told me, it's not just the machine, it's the person, it's your consistency in the car, it's also knowing your vehicle.
And we came all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, hoping to put on a very good show. We've brought 4 different style drag bikes.
I've been riding this Banshee here since I was 13 years old. I am a 3 to 4 time world record holder.
It's bracket racing, so it's all about being consistent, but nothing harm in seeing how quick you can go.
So why Victorville? I mean, do you need the points or what is it?
The points is good. Just for coming here, you get 2 points. So it start off as a series. Whoever wins, gradually get more points.
It's more for fun.
Okay. It's very difficult in today's world with environmental issues to find a place to hold races, especially in California. It's really great at Victorville here at the fairgrounds to put on a race. Families that like to come out here and have a good weekend.
We basically had to go with intensity, with more intensity on the defense, and then hit whoever's hot, which was Jasmine Powell. She hit 4 in a row.
Coach Tony Fronderini's Lady Jackrabbits advance in the 2AA playoffs after knocking off Temescal Canyon in round 1 at Keith Gunn Gymnasium on the Victor Valley High School campus. The Desert Sky League champions, seeded 14th in their division, overcome a sluggish start to blow past the visiting Titans 65-43. Jasmine Powles catches the hot hand the second half with 3 threes to finish with 15 points. Jordy Shane leads Victor Valley scorers with 17s. Caressa Fields, the pass and assist. Anita Romero with the jumper. Romero scores 11 and pulls down 11 rebounds. Jordy Shane will take the final shot and hit from beyond the arc, and making the final score 64-43.
One Victor Valley slugger, Mauricio Bueno, and a pair of Barstow Vikings are near the top of the leaderboard in Western State East offensive categories after facing each of their conference foes in first-round action. Mauricio Bueno lifts a pop-up into short left that extends his hitting streak. The freshman out of Oak Hills has hit safely in each of the Rams' 6 conference contests. He enters this game batting .410. Second highest among Western State East conference hitters. While Victor Valley's Mauricio Bueno remains among the top hitters in the conference, the Barstow Vikings boast 2 hitters in the top 5 in runs driven in. Sophomore infielder Alfredo Lopez has 23 RBIs, third highest in the Western State East Conference. The former Barstow Aztec is hitting .358. Freshman infielder Judah Wilbur leads the Vikings with 37 base hits and a .371 batting average, 6th highest in the conference. Judah Wilbur's 21 runs driven in rank 5th in the conference. As a team, Coach Brian King's Vikings are hitting .292. Vikings freshman Jason Katz has been the leading workhorse in the conference, logging 57 innings pitched, more than any other pitcher in the circuit. The last outing for the Southpaw, a complete game 4-2 loss at College of the Canyons. Hesperia Christian's Jeremiah FREDIEU leads his home team to victory in the high-scoring 2019 Cross Valley Agape League Seniors All-Star Game. The Patriots' 2-sport All-League Most Valuable Player erupts for 13 points in the third quarter to power the home team further past their All-Star counterparts.
What was most fun about the game today, Jeremiah?
Everybody just bonding together, everybody, from different teams coming together and having fun and doing what we do best. And I had a great time. So.
No stranger to MVP honors, Jeremiah FREDIEU reigns as the Agape League Most Valuable Player in football and the Cross Valley League Most Valuable Player in basketball.
Can you sum up what this high school athletic career meant for you here at Hesperia Christian?
A blessing. It was a blessing. God blessed me with talents, and to be able to be MVP twice in 2 games is amazing, and I thank him for it.
This date in High Desert sports history is presented by Midway Home Solutions. Midway is committed to making the health and well-being of customers, families, and staff top priority. Midway offers many ways to shop and is happy to accommodate whichever way works best for you, including home delivery and in-home service for appliances. Deal and Don's Midway Home Solutions in Victorville, family owned and operated since 1961.
The beginning of the end it is for this Southern California soccer icon. Granite Hills Lady Cougars coach Mike Bradbury, his farewell tour underway.
Hey, that'll work. That'll work. Relax, relax.
Bradbury announced early on he is stepping aside after this season, after 12 Desert Sky League championships, his Lady Cougars 4 times in CIF title games the past 6 years, 1 Southern California Regional Championship, the CIF record for consecutive league victories intact. The legacy, not the focus at the moment, Bradbury's brigade in the CIF playoffs, 1 win in hand. His final season has posed unexpected, unwelcome, and undeserving problems.
You know, it's about the experiences that we've already endured. I mean, what happened this year with losing as many players as we did so early in the season, it really made it, it made it difficult at the beginning of the year. So, the going from having 5 upperclassmen not be a part of the program this year to having 5 freshmen really come in. At the beginning of the season, we struggled a little bit, but the turnaround's been amazing. The leadership from Cassidy Vogel and ASHLENN Bradbury to make sure that the legacy stayed after 2 ties at the beginning of the season. It's absolutely amazing. I'm very proud of this group. In the first round, I look to play, St. Joseph Santa Maria team that's going to travel 4.5 hours down here. They're not coming here to lose. They've got 7 seniors, and they've typically given us great games. So I look for a great game on Friday.
The Lady Cougars opened the playoffs with a shutout victory over St. Joseph's Santa Maria. Granite's own Maria Lara, 3 first-half goals.
Yes, the first one, I felt like it was a lot of pressure on me. But after I made the goal, I felt like relieved, and the team was really loose and ready to play for the rest of the game.
Here stands the reason this is Bradbury's last hurrah as a high school soccer coach, youngest daughter ASHLENN a senior.
It feels awesome. I'm just excited and ready to go for the next round.
Any point in this game you really felt now we've got them?
Yeah, I felt that our momentum in the first half, I knew that we had them.
Congratulations today. Good luck on the next round.
Thank you.
Regardless of how deep into the playoffs these 2014 Lady Cougars go, their final game brings to an end the Michael Bradbury era.
Your High Desert Sports Report is brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert Sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deal and Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body, family owned and operated since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Greiner Buick GMC in Victorville. Greiner always has the best damn used cars, period. Iwanzik Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. Desert High Transportation, reliable and dependable non-emergency transportation for ambulatory and wheelchair passengers. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. This is your High Desert Sports Report, the Victor Valley's only weekly action highlights sports program, covering our area's schools, teams, athletes, and sporting events.